Southampton tried, but all their efforts were like throwing stones into a tsunami. Liverpool is marching towards the Premier League title like an unstoppable army, sweeping away every obstacle in its path. They may slow down, they may make mistakes, but when the final whistle blows, the scoreboard still shows a victory for the Reds. There are no miracles for their opponents, no exceptions for Southampton at Anfield. The question is not whether they will win, but who can stop them? And as in every match before, the answer remains, no one. Right from the first minutes, Liverpool showed clear intent to control the game, press their opponents deep into their own half, and seek an early goal. In the stands, Arne Slot observed silently, but deep down, he must have sensed a certain instability creeping into his team. Liverpool dominated possession with 72%, but that dry statistic did not reflect their effectiveness on the pitch. A great team can control the ball for the entire match, but if they cannot break through the opponent's defense, all numbers become meaningless. Watching their movement, one could feel that the entire team was playing as if they were fasting for Ramadan, not just Mohamed Salah. The attacks lacked speed, ideas, and, most importantly, the sharpness they usually possessed. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Darwin Núñez both had chances, but no one was ruthless enough to convert them into goals. Meanwhile, despite being seen as the underdogs, Southampton knew how to create scary moments. Taylor Harwood-Bellis had a dangerous header, and Matheus Fernandes tested Alisson with a long-range strike. Then, in the 45th minute, a costly mistake appeared. Van Dijk hesitated while trying to shield the ball for Alisson, allowing Matheus Fernandes to pressure the Brazilian goalkeeper. The ball rolled to a small bone, and the midfielder did not miss his chance. A cool, composed finish sent the ball through Alisson's legs and into the net, stunning thousands of fans at Anfield. Liverpool went into the break under immense pressure. Slot's team had been behind before, but there was something unsettling about their play, and Slot did not hesitate. He was used to making quick decisions, and 3 immediate substitutions after halftime proved it. Andrew Robertson, Alexis Mac Allister, and Harvey Elliott entered the field. Liverpool did not need a revolution, they needed fresh energy, a mental spark to reignite their fire. The effect was almost immediate. In the 49th minute, Luis Diaz picked up the ball on the left flank, faced Kyle Walker-Peters, and, with a burst of pace, left the Southampton defender trailing behind. Diaz cut the ball back for Darwin Núñez, who finished clinically, slotting the ball past Ramsdale to equalize. Liverpool had not just leveled the score, they had awakened the sleeping beast within. 3 minutes later, in the 52nd minute, Southampton fell into a trap they could not escape. Ryan Gravenberch pressed aggressively near the penalty box, forcing Arnold Belakacap into a costly mistake. The ball found Darwin Núñez, and a clumsy foul from Small Bone on the Uruguayan forward left the referee with no choice but to point to the penalty spot. Mohamed Salah stepped up, a moment where everyone already knew the outcome. The way he stood, his confident gaze, the perfect rhythm of his run-up, everything created the feeling of inevitability. He struck the ball into the right corner, too precise for Ramsdale to save. Liverpool led 2-1. Southampton fought, but they had no way to resist when the Red Storm truly raged. As the game neared its end, Liverpool controlled possession, but one final goal would completely extinguish any faint hope for Southampton. And in the 88th minute, it happened. Yukinari Sugawara handled the ball inside the box. VAR confirmed the penalty. Salah stepped up again. This time, he went for the other corner, but the result remained the same. 3-1, the match ended exactly as Liverpool had planned. No shocks at Anfield. Just a team with the mentality of champions, a hungry striker proving himself, and a legendary number 11 continuing to carve his name into history. Every great revolution needs a tactical turning point, and Slot saw the problem from the first half. Liverpool could control the ball, but what they lacked was speed and sharpness in crucial areas. Slot did not hesitate to act, making 3 key substitutions at the start of the second half. Robertson immediately unsettled Southampton's defense with his runs and link-up play with Luis Diaz. Mac Allister restored control in midfield. And the most impactful change? Harvey Elliott. His boundless energy and relentless pressing injected life into Liverpool's attack. Within minutes, they transformed into a ruthless machine, precise and merciless. Slot emphasized after the match, "We need triple the intensity if we want to beat Paris Saint-Germain." If Núñez was the burning fire, Mohamed Salah was the unshakable iceberg under pressure. People talk about his consistency, but every time he steps up for a penalty, we understand why he is a Liverpool icon. 2 penalties, 2 crucial moments, 2 ice-cold executions. Salah not only sealed the victory for Liverpool but also etched his name further into Premier League history. With his second goal, he matched Sergio Aguero's tally of 184 Premier League goals, and he is far from done. Yet, this victory was not a perfect performance. If Liverpool wants to conquer Europe, they must address their defensive errors. The mix-up between Van Dijk and Alisson was a warning. Against Paris Saint-Germain, there will be no room for such mistakes. Though the defense stabilized in the second half, Slot will need more than just tactical tweaks to stop PSG at Anfield. Nunez has proven he can be a game-changer. Salah continues his journey toward greatness. But the biggest challenge still awaits. Southampton was just a stepping stone. Paris Saint-Germain is the real test. Liverpool overturned a deficit once, but can they do it against an elite opponent? Liverpool has taken another step up the ladder of glory with this win over Southampton. They did not just secure 3 points, they placed 1 foot firmly on the Premier League throne. A 16-point gap over Arsenal with only 9 matches remaining is not a margin that can be easily erased. Even if a miracle happens, Arsenal maintaining perfect form until the end of the season is an unlikely scenario. Liverpool's fixture list is not overly demanding, and, more importantly, their championship mentality is evident. The Premier League is no longer a marathon, it is a victory lap for Slot's army. On the other side, Southampton continues to sink deeper into crisis. They lack the composure of a relegation fighter, the killer instinct to finish off games. With their rivals picking up points, their Premier League future looks increasingly bleak. Anfield was just another painful stop in their doomed journey. Change might come, but it is too late. Their departure from the top flight is inevitable. Liverpool's win over Southampton was not a flawless performance, but it embodied the spirit of a champion. They made mistakes, they were punished, but the way they responded, the way they exploded in the second half, showed the resilience of a title-winning team. Nunez was the unexpected hero, with a crucial goal and a smart movement to win a penalty. But if he was the bright surprise, Mohamed Salah remained the eternal beacon. Once again, he stepped up, wiped away pressure, and delivered perfection. 2 penalties, 2 decisive strikes. And Liverpool takes another giant stride toward lifting the Premier League trophy. That title is nearly secured. But the Champions League? That battle is yet to be won. Paris Saint-Germain awaits, a tougher challenge. A team that will not fall easily, so, who can stop Liverpool now? Who can halt a team playing relentless, explosive football, led by a squad that fights until the final whistle? The answer will come in the weeks ahead. But if history has taught us anything, it is this: once a phoenix takes flight, nothing can hold it down.